everyone, it's Kate from the Fold Line. I am back this week with our last video of 2018. Woohoo! We have made it to the end of the year, I can't believe it. So yeah, this is our last video for a few weeks. Rachel and I are going to take a couple of weeks off and just really have some proper time off because we haven't had much off this year, so we're very much looking forward to that. This week's video is going to be a sort of mini roundup of gift options for friends, for you to give to friends or for you to send this on to relatives to give to you. So I don't know about you, and I'm sure you have all had this, where you have been given quite bizarre presents because you like to sew. And obviously they're all given in really good faith and it's very sweet, but sometimes, I mean, I've definitely had a few quite dodgy presents. So I was hoping that if I did this, it would save everyone from dodgy presents. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop a link down below to a blog post, and in the blog post there will be links to all the things I've spoken about. There'll be links at the bottom of the video, but I also will probably add a few extra little gifts that I come across on my travels. So do go and have a look at the blog post because there might be a couple of extra things on there. Right, so I'm going to get started because I've got quite a few things to talk about. I'm going to try and be kind of semi-quick so that this isn't a really, really long video. I know we are all very time poor at this time of year. So, right. First things first, gift vouchers on the Fold Line. So a lot of people have asked for these and we've put them on. It does what it says on the tin. It means that you can go onto the site, use your voucher and buy any pattern you want. So it's quite a nice gift if you've got someone who isn't going to go out to a shop, so you can just send them the link and they all buy it. And the other lovely thing about it is that you can pick whatever price point you want, so there is no limit. You can literally type in whatever amount you want. And yeah, I thought that this is a nice way of, you know, getting basically what you'd like this Christmas. The gift of choice, which I think is something that I personally really like. So yeah, a little bit of self-promotion on the first one, but you know, girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. So that's our first one. The second thing I've got to talk to you about, if you have never been onto Beyond Measure's website, I don't know where you've been, but you need to go on there immediately. So for me, whenever I'm buying a sewing gift for someone, this is the place that I go on to. She has the most beautiful selection of stuff. She spends a lot of time sourcing things. She works with artists to get them to make one-off things for her site. It is just, oh, I mean, everything on there is great. If you are a sewer, if you like knitting, if you like crochet, if you like hand embroidery, there is something on there for you, and I think it's really beautiful. So I decided to feature one thing because it was my favourite thing that I saw. They're these beautiful ceramic handmade pincushions by Catch Skinner, and I will show you a picture of them. They are so beautiful. They've all got their own personalities. I don't know if anyone has seen the one with glasses because that definitely looks like Esme from the Sewing Bee. They are just, I mean, I don't feel like I need to say anything about them. They're just so beautiful. But I really would recommend her website. Actually, she's got such fantastic stuff and she's got really great taste. So who doesn't want one of those pincushions? I would really quite like one. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So another idea for a present, if you are thinking you want to give something that lasts a little bit longer, or you know, it's not just a one-off thing. So Hayley Jane does these really beautiful subscription boxes. Each month has a theme, and she spends a lot of time sourcing really beautiful things to go in them. So there are different options of what you can get. So there are 3 bandings for the boxes, I think. Yes, so there's a mini box, which is £20 a month. There is a classic box, which is £35 a month. And there's a luxury box, which is £65 a month. And each of them vary in terms of what you get in them, but each one has some fabric, some notions, and then it kind of varies depending on what amount that you are paying. So a luxury box, for example, comes with, I think it's probably like 2.5 meters of, well, between 2.5 and 3.5 meters depending on the pattern, of fabric, of sewing pattern, some notions, some fat quarters. Yeah, they're really well done, and she spends a lot of time kind of theming the boxes and finding really beautiful things to put in them. There's often things that I've never seen before in them, so that is a really lovely present, and I love the idea that you're giving someone a gift that they can have kind of over time. Yeah, I would highly recommend going and having a look at those. Next up we have got, really, she does, I love, she's got really good taste and they're really fun, all of her products. So Pink Coat Club, she has an Etsy shop and she sells lots of different products, all related really to sewing. So she has enamel pins, key rings, stickers. The other thing she had, which I thought were really fun, are Christmas decorations. So the thing I'm going to feature, I'll show you a picture of the Christmas decorations. They're these little shields with seamstress written on them, and they're on ribbons so you can hang them on your tree, which I thought was really cute. But the keyring option of the seamstress kind of shield is what I would absolutely love to get this Christmas. It's £10, so not expensive. I've actually got one and I have it on my set of keys, and it's every time I get them out people always ask me about them, so they're quite a nice little sort of talking point and not hugely expensive as well. So, you know, if you don't have a huge amount of money, this is a really nice kind of personal gift to give to someone. Next up we have got I Can Make Shoes. So Rachel and I went and did a course this summer with them, and I thought they were fantastic. They're based in London. I mean, the courses are not cheap. They start at about 150 quid upwards, but they're really fantastic and you leave with a beautiful pair of shoes. So if you're feeling like you'd like your, you know, your big present from your other half and he wants to spoil you, this could be a really lovely, lovely gift. And it's also kind of, it's a way to learn, you're kind of going and learning something at the same time, which I really like, you know, learning a new skill. The other thing that she has as well, so if that is the price point is too high, which I completely get, she's also got a lot of online classes, so you can buy them and follow along the steps as you know, at a time to suit you. So I thought those would be really nice. So if you can't afford to come or you're not close enough to London, the online classes are a really nice option. Next up, I found these and thought these were so cute. Really nice little gift to give to someone. So they're on the Draper's Daughter website, who has actually a whole section of gifts, which is really nice actually, because if you're not quite sure what you want, it's a good place to start. But the kind of thing I wanted to feature were Kylie in the Machine has these fantastic woven labels, that's the word, to put in the back of your garments, and they're really cute and they're quite whimsical and funny. So they're ones that said you know, me made, one of a kind, handmade, and there's one that says all the French seams, which I thought was quite funny as well, and one that says this is the back. So they're really lovely and they're quite funny, and I think they kind of add a little bit something extra to your handmade make. They're £5.50 for I think you get 8 in a packet. So yeah, that would be a really lovely gift to give to someone, and they pack up very small, so you could probably just pop them in an envelope with a Christmas card and send to a friend. So I thought those were really nice little gift. Right, so next we're going to talk about the shop is called Sew Me Sunshine. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of it. Really beautiful fabric shop. But the product that I want to talk about for the gift option is these amazing cuffings from a company called Albstoff. I thought these would be really nice, like perfect if you're making a bomber jacket or if you've got some sort of top. I think these would be a really nice thing to finish with them. And she's got the most fantastic range of colours as well, so she's got loads and loads and loads of them. So they're £8 each, and yeah, I think they'd be a really nice little gift to give to someone, especially someone who, I feel like this one's more sewing to sewing friend, but yeah, these were really lovely. Up next we've got, this is another sort of like little sewing notion which I thought would be really lovely. Cloth and Candy, who sell really beautiful kind of quilting cottons and lots of really beautiful kind of fun sort of prints. If you like prints, they're definitely one to go and check out. But they have got this beautiful range of bias binding and pipings. So they're ready done pipings in really, really beautiful colours. So they've got gold, silver, kind of minty pastel-y colours, bright pink. And I thought these were a really nice little gift to give to someone, or the actual kind of bias binding. I think they're always nice to have in your stash, and they can add a little bit of interest to what you're making. And so the bias bindings are £4.75 each, and the piping is £4.75 each. So they're quite a reasonable amount, and the piping you get 3 meters of it, so it's quite a decent chunk. But I thought these look really nice, and they're beautifully packaged, and they'd look really nice as a little gift to give to someone. Next up we have got, I'm sure many of you have seen this and are ogling after it. It's the Sewist necklace from Closet Case Patterns. These are just really beautiful, and they are, how much are they? $49. That's for it in, oh, they're the same price, so you can get them in gold and silver. Yeah, I mean, what a lovely present to get. They're beautifully packaged. The chain kind of sits about here, so it's sort of a mid sort of range, kind of mid height, and it has an extender so you can make it longer and shorter. Yeah, I just think I'd be pretty chuffed if I got that under the tree this Christmas. One thing to say that she's based in Canada, so I think you'd probably need to order them. You might have even missed the slot for Christmas, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, that's by the by. Yeah, I just thought these were kind of beautiful. Next up, I have got these really, really beautiful pattern weights from a company called Fox Glove and Field. She just does pattern weights, and she's got, they're really beautiful. I've popped up the Liberty ones, which I think are my favourite of all of the ones that she does, but she has different ranges, so they sort of go together. They're £24, and they're just absolutely beautiful. I don't think I've seen pattern weights that are so gorgeous, and they come in a lovely little box, and I just think what a fantastic gift to give to someone. I'd be gagging for these. So yeah, they're really, really nice. I kind of want them. Next we have got, it's from Colette, it's the No Regrets tote. So I'm sure many of you will have seen the pin that they released with a seam ripper that says No Regrets. They've used that artwork and put it on a tote bag. I mean, who doesn't need another bag to stuff full of fabric? The thing that I liked about this bag is it's got a gusset, so you can actually fit quite a lot of stuff in it, especially if you're going fabric shopping or you're doing a class and you need to take your fabric with you. I think this would be a really nice little gift. It's $14, which I think is at the moment UK, I think it's about probably like £12, so it's not a huge amount, and I thought would be a really nice stocking filler or just a gift to yourself maybe. We should talk about gifting to oneself a little bit more, I think. Yeah, I thought this was a really nice present. Next up we have got, this is from Cloth Spot. It is a seams hand cream, which I thought would be really nice to give to a fellow maker. Moisturises hard-working hands. So this would be great to have in your bag, and I love the little branding on it with the thimble. I think that's really nice. I just thought this was a really nice little present. It's £14 and it comes in a really nice box as well, so that would be a lovely, lovely gift. Right, last but definitely not least, this is from Truva, and it is a thimble kind of organiser, so a giant thimble pot where you can put all your like scissors and knitting needles and everything else. And I just thought, I mean, everyone's sewing space needs one of these really, don't they? I quite want one. It's £11, and which I think is very good value, and I just think it's great. Like, who doesn't want one of those? I definitely definitely do. Right, that is it for this year. Toodaloo, have a lovely Christmas. I hope you get, well, one of these gifts I've just spoken about, because, you know, I hope you don't get some strange sewing gift from a relative. I hope you get some nice stuff. And yeah, just enjoy spending time with your family, and yeah, having a bit of time away from computer screens, and yeah, just chilling out. So yeah, have a lovely Christmas, and we will be back in the new year with, yeah, with lots more new exciting stuff. Bye!